a notebook, grab a pen. Do your homework and tell a friend. Know all the answers and buzz them in. Who knows it better, you or them? It's the cooking classroom.
Here's the host of the classroom, Richard Curtis.
Yeah! Zach attack! Doing those muscles! Siani and Steven! Teachers looking good in the black shirts today from Stewart Middle School. I love it! Yes! Hey, we have the students ready to rock and the teachers who are always ready to do this thing from Stewart Middle School in Montgomery County, and they've just entered the classroom. The show that pits students versus their favorite teachers. And look at this cheering section right now. We're going to take on the class and bragging rights. Before we meet our contestants, let's see who studied. It's time for a pop quiz. Little pop quiz to start off the show. I love that. Grab your buzzers. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We're going to get through as many questions as we can. Each correct answer is going to be worth 10 points, teams. If you buzz in first, wait until I call your name to answer. If you get the question wrong, a contestant from the other team can buzz in and will have a chance to steal. Students, pop quiz time. Are we ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Zach, I know you're ready. That fist pump says you're ready. Teachers, fingers on your buzzers. Here's pop quiz. In basketball, what violation does the ball handler commit for moving without dribbling? Mr. McNeil.
Traveling.
That's right. Teachers on the board. Who is the oldest Kardashian sister? Steven.
Kim Kardashian.
Teachers for the steal. Miss Crum.
Kourtney Kardashian.
That's right. What state is nicknamed the Keystone State? Mr. McNeil.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's right. Up to a quick 30-point lead. How many inches are in 5 feet? Siani.
60.
60's right. Breaking the ice. Nicely done. Sorry Not Sorry and Tell Me You Love Me are songs by what artist? Silence. Demi Lovato was who we were looking for. Demi Lovato. Sorry. Which form of government has a king or queen at the head?
Monarchy.
Monarchy is right. Nicely done, Zach. What are the world's largest primates? Mr. McNeil.
Gorillas.
Yes. The gold rush began in 1849 when gold was found in what U.S. state? Mrs. Crum.
California.
California. What 2012 animated movie is about Dracula running a resort with his daughter away from the human world? Siani.
Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, great film. What is the capital of New York? Mr. McNeil.
Albany.
Albany is right. In this Eric Carle children's book, what creature is very hungry and eats through lots of food? Mrs. Crum.
The caterpillar.
Yeah, great book. And that is it for Pop Quiz. We're off to a great start. Teachers rolled that round with 70 points on the board. Students right behind, and Zach with the dance moves with 30 on the board. We have the students and teachers from Stewart Middle School in Norristown, Pennsylvania, home of the Wildcats, and we got to meet our teams now. Guys, nice start for you. 30 points on the board. Way to go. You guys are excited to be here?
Yeah.
Zach, you've been dancing up a storm back there. I cannot wait to see where you get these moves. Steven, $500 is on the line today. Where's that money going if you guys win?
To our Mermaid Lake end of the year party.
So where you guys, what is that?
We just go to pools and we get to eat as many burgers as we want.
And go swimming?
Yeah.
That's the best end of the year party ever. If you don't win, I'm paying $500 myself. Deal, okay?
Okay.
Lock it. Honey, I'm just kidding. My wife's at home going, no, don't do it. Dude, so you're a soccer star, but I got to talk about this haircut because it is on point. You look good today. What is that called? If I go to the shop, what am I asking for?
A low fade.
A low fade, that's it? I just say low fade, Steven style, and they'll know exactly what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Guy's got his own haircut. That's incredible. Siani, you have some awesome hair, too. You're in 8th grade. You play field hockey. He plays soccer, but you also are rocking the cat ears today. Tell me about those.
Well, I just saw them at the store, and I wanted to buy them, and then I put them on.
Do you wear them to school a lot, too?
Sometimes.
All right, awesome. Well, you guys look good. I'm going with this, guys. I'm calling it the all-hair team, because look at Zach. You have the coif down there. You haven't had a haircut in months.
Maybe, maybe not. A man never tells.
That's a good point, my man. So listen, you have Mr. McNeil in class, right? He's one of your favorite teachers?
Yeah.
What's some of the things? Is he a good teacher? What's some stuff he does that keeps you on your toes?
Well, first of all, he's a pretty out there teacher, I'll say. There's not really much I can say. You know me, I'm goldfish.
Anyways, one thing I could say definitely to you is that he's a Star Wars person. You cannot find a single space.
He's
in
big
his
into
room.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Are you into Star Wars as well?
Not really.
All right, well, I'm going to ask him about it. Guys, good luck today. $500 on the line. Kick some butt. You guys got it. He's a goldfish. He's a goldfish. I have no idea what that means, by the way. I have no idea. All right, good to see you, Mrs. Crum. 7-year teaching, but you teach 8th grade social studies?
Yes, I do.
$500 if you guys win it. Where's that going for you?
It is going to go to our 8th grade field trip to Washington, D.C.
And who hasn't taken that field trip? If you're from Philly, you take the Washington, D.C. field trip, right?
Yes, we're very excited.
Well, good luck today, $500. And this is what's cool about you. So you might have the greatest Civil War lesson I have ever heard, bar none. You've heard it here first. Listen to this.
So every year we have a culminating fun day where we play Civil War dodgeball reenactment.
Okay, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard of, right?
It is. It's a great way to learn about the battle, but you can also, you know, play with dodgeballs.
All right, yeah. So does the Union? What happens?
Well, the Union always wins.
Yeah, always, right? Even if
Yes.
they lose. Mr. McNeil, gifted. Dude, tell me about the Star Wars deal.
Well, since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with Star Wars, and it sneaks into the classroom.
A lot,
So
right?
That's how Zach just instantly went there.
Yeah,
so.
right. Well, Star Wars is a good film. Best all-time film is?
Empire Strikes Back.
You heard it here
Easy.
first. That's it. From a huge fan. That means something. And finally, Ms. Cavici, good to see you. 19 years teacher, 8th grade math, and you direct the musical. What's the big show this year?
I do. We're doing Mulan.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Why did you choose Mulan?
Because she's awesome.
That's a great point, yeah.
She doesn't get saved by the prince. She saves herself.
Don't give away the ending, Ms. Cavici. Maybe we don't know. We're still coming. We're still
Spoiler
coming.
alert.
All right, we know everybody, but it's time to send somebody to detention. Let's do it. Yeah, don't give away the ending. I would have still come to your musical. I got to check that out. All right, teams, put your buzzers down. You're going to work together on this one. This is how detention works. I'm going to give the trailing team a category. As a team, you're going to have 10 seconds to decide if you want to play or if you want to pass. If you choose to play and answer the question correctly, you can send a member of the other team to detention. If you get it wrong, the other team can send one of you. If you pass, the other team must answer the question, and the same elimination rules apply. The first team to send everybody from the other team to detention, guys. 40 points for their team. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Students, we're going to start with you guys. Your category is music. Do you want to pass or play that?
Play? Yeah, play.
All right, here's your question. What is the first and last name of the former One Direction member who sings On the Loose and Slow Hands? Doesn't seem like you know it, Zach.
I do.
Oh, you do help your team?
I do, but like, I don't know the last name.
Oh, that's it. Sorry, guys, out of time. Captain, we're going to ask for your answer right now. Gotta say it? Sorry, guys, we were looking for Niall Horan, which means teachers, you guys are sending somebody to detention. Look down this 3. Who's going?
We're sending Siani to detention.
Siani, head to detention. Said with force right there. You've been wanting to do that for a while, I can tell that. All right, category is science teachers. Do you want to pass or do you want to play that?
We'll play it.
We're going to play.
What is the species? What is a species classified as when it dies out?
We're ready.
Mrs. Crum with the answer?
Extinct.
Extinct is right. Uh-oh, teachers. We got to send somebody else to detention. Students, you're down to 1. Who's going?
We're sending Steven.
Steven out of the game. 2 in detention now, and that leaves my man, Zachary. You've been rocking the dance moves all day. How do you feel about the category of famous places, though?
I'm not too keen on that.
Do you want to pass or play?
I feel like either way this could go downhill.
I mean, or it could go uphill. You could get this right. You got to decide. Pass or play?
50-50 chance. I guess I'll go with play.
Here we go. Here's your question. I love this guy. In what country will you find the Eiffel Tower?
Buzz, right?
You can just say it.
Okay, I believe it's France.
That's correct. My man stays in the game. And here's the better part, Zach. You get to send somebody to detention. Who's going?
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a McNeil.
McNeil's out of the game. We love it, man. Take a walk to detention. The Star Wars man is out. Teachers, your category is U.S. history. Do you want to pass or play there?
Play.
Here's your question. What is the name of the escaped slave born Aramita Ross, who became a conductor on the Underground Railroad?
Harriet Tubman.
For the win of detention, Zach, take the walk over to detention. Mr. McNeil, you're out. You are free to go. That brings our scores to 110 for the teachers, 30 for the students. It's still anybody's game. Join us. Come on back. What is the full name of the civil rights leader who gave a famous speech at the 1963 March on Washington? Looking for the full name there. Welcome back to the classroom. We have students and teachers from Stewart Middle School in Montgomery County battling it out. Right now, the teachers in the lead with 110 points, the students with 30, but it's still anybody's game, and we're getting right back into it with some spell check. All right, here's how the game will work. We have 2 minutes on the clock. When I call your name, step up to the microphone. I'm going to give you a word to spell and 10 seconds to do it. If you get it correct, you stay in the game. If you say a wrong letter at any point, you are out. If your team eliminates every player from the other team, you're going to win 30 points. If the clock runs out, each player left standing, guys, going to get 10 points for their team. Are we ready to spell?
Yeah.
Are we ready to spell?
We're ready.
All right, teachers, you guys first. Miss Crum, your first word is deny.
Deny. D-E-N-Y. Deny.
Stephen, grave.
G-R-A-V-E.
Ridge.
R-I-D-G-E.
Mercy.
M-E-R-C-Y.
Good job. Guard.
G-U-A-R-D.
Nice. Remote.
Which kind of remote?
The one you change the TV with.
Okay, R-E-M-O-T-E.
Good question. Starred.
Starred. S-T-A-R-R-E-D.
Victory.
V-I-C-T-O-R-E. Why?
Oh, sorry, bud. You're out of the game. Privilege.
P-R-I-V-L.
Sorry, you're out of there. Frightful.
F-R-I-G-H-T-F-U-L.
Still in the game. 2-2. Carefully.
C-A-R-E-F-U-L-L-Y.
Erupted.
E-R-U-P-T-E-D.
Good job, Zach. Fabulous.
Fabulous. F-A-B. O-L.
Ooh, down to one teacher. Here we go. Commercial.
C-O-M-M-E-R-C-I-A-L.
Yeah. Wilderness.
W-I-L-D-E-R-N-E-S-S.
Holds it down. Intelligent.
I-N-T-E-L-I...
Double L. Sorry. Down to one each. Cloudiness.
C-L-O-U-D-I-N-E-S-S.
And that is it. Under the gun. Let's recap our scores. Teachers, 10 points on the board brings you up to 120 on the game. Students, 10 wins. Siani, girl, way to hold on to it. That brings you guys up to 40, but we're not done yet. The classroom's still in session when we come back. Day of students versus teachers from Stewart Middle School in Montgomery County. I've made my way out into the party. What's up, guys? Good to see everybody. You're not gonna believe who we have here. It's Miss Walls. She's the principal. How's this game so far?
It's so exciting.
Yeah, right. So we don't know who's going to win. Could be anybody's game.
It could go anywhere.
And she told me, she's like, do not put me on the spot.
I can't pick.
You can't pick?
No.
All right, so somebody's going to win this game. We have no idea who right now, but the teacher's in the lead with 120 points. Yeah. Students with 40. Guys, but it's time to put a big smile on. It's picture day. Miss Walls, I'll see you later. Picture Day. Grab your buzzers. We're going to show you all a picture of a famous person, place, or thing that we covered with boxes. I'm going to give you 3 clues, one at a time. With each clue, we'll remove 3 boxes. The first person to buzz in, correctly identify the picture, they're going to win 10 points for their team. If you get it wrong, a member from the other team can buzz in and we'll have a chance to steal. We have 3 pictures today, and here is your first. Clue number 1, this is an adventurous little girl. Mr. McNeil.
Dora the Explorer.
Is it Dora the Explorer? Yeah, wow. What a grab from you there. Unbelievable. Big Dora fan, Mr. McNeil?
Yeah, all the time when I'm at home.
Yeah, anytime you're home, after school's out, you pop in a little Dora. I got you. All right, picture number 2. This person is part of a famous family. Clue number 2. He was a captain in the British Army. Mr. McNeil.
Prince Harry.
Is it Prince Harry? It is Prince Harry. Mr. McNeil again fires up there. All right, students, we got to break the streak here. We need you guys on picture number 3. Let's see that picture. This opened in 1906. 1906. You can take a ride on the Sidewinder or Kissing Tower here. Mrs. Crum.
Hershey Park.
Is it Hershey Park? Yeah, it is Hershey Park. One of the best amusement parks around, and just like that, teachers just swept the round. 150 points to the students' 40, but I promise you, it's still anybody's game because it's time for the final exam. Right, the topic of today's final exam is influential people. Influential people. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about our final exam topic. Each correct answer is going to be worth 100 points. See, I told you guys this game is still going. You're going to work together. You're going to write down your answers in the commercial break. But first, no writing quite yet. Here are your questions. Question number 1 in the final exam is, what is the full name of the civil rights leader who gave a famous speech at the 1963 March on Washington? Looking for the full name there. Second question, the final exam, what singer and Spider-Man Homecoming actress raised money for Hurricane Harvey victims as her 21st birthday project? Finally, what leader of the women's rights movement was the first woman to appear on a circulating U.S. coin? All right, we know the questions. Each team has 60 seconds to confer and come up with their answers. In just a couple minutes, we're going to see which team will ace their final exam and rank first right here in the classroom. But hey, you want to be a part of the fun? I want you to be. So here's how you can join.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to ClassH-Room.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Welcome back into the classroom. Today we have students and teachers from Stewart Middle School going head-to-head. Right now the scores are 150 for the teachers. You're in the lead. Students down by 110-40, but it's still anybody's game. The topic of today's final exam, it's influential people. Before we went to break, I asked both teams 3 questions. Don't forget, guys, each correct answer, it's worth 100 points. So students, you can come roaring back here in a hurry. Teachers, you better watch your back because they seem pretty confident right now. Now let's see who aced their final exam, and they're going to take that money and bragging rights back to their school. Question number 1 was, what is the full name of the civil rights leader who gave a famous speech at the 1963 March on Washington? We're going to start with our students. Zachary, you said?
I said Martin Luther King Jr.
Which is correct and gives you guys just a slight disadvantage, but it brings you up to 140 points, guys. Nicely done. Teachers, to fire right back, what did you say?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Which is also correct. Brings you back up another 100 points. And just like that, we are down to our last 2 questions. Teachers, what would it be to beat these 3? Would it mean pretty good? Mr. McNeil, you have most of these students.
I've had it since 5th grade.
Bragging rights is on the line.
Serious.
Yeah, you see him in the halls. So it's going to be big time. All right, well, we said, what singer and Spider-Man homecoming actress raised money for Hurricane Harvey victims as her 21st birthday project? Teachers, if you get this right, the game is over. The check is yours. And no matter any Star Wars reference you want to use, just make sure it's a winning one. Students, you have to get this right to stay in the game, right? Teachers, we're going to start with you because if you get it right, you win this thing. You said,
We said
what singer?
Zendaya.
Zendaya is right. And ladies and gentlemen, teachers are taking home the $500 in today's game. The last question, what leader of the women's right movement was the first woman to appear on a circulating U.S. coin? Susan B. Anthony. Come on out here and get your check, guys. Look at all these check carriers here. You giving out that money today, students? Come on out. Steven, do you have a good time on the show today? All right, you guys did great. Teachers, you did excellent as well. We want to thank Stewart Middle School for joining us today for an awesome game. Hey, do you want to be a part of the classroom? Check it out online. We want you here too. $500 going back to the teachers today. But who knows? Maybe your students could be the next winners. We'll see you guys next time on the Classroom.